back. Will Worsham joins us for this week's Speaking Legal discussion. First of all, Will, I want to say you're a mighty competitor. I appreciated your agility on the bike track.
That was a good competition.
It was.
You gave me a run for my money.
I know I did.
Yep.
I know it. Yep. I didn't realize till after I saw the footage how poorly I did. I really thought in the moment I did amazing.
You did a great job.
You're just super fast.
Hey,
Is there anything you can't do, Will?
I'm sure there's something.
We're going to find it, and then I'm going to exploit it.
We'll find it.
Oh, will I? Hey, speaking of, I know you're having your seminars with Bruce Porter.
Yes.
Estate planning. Tell us what's going on with that.
So the second Tuesday of every month now, because they keep filling up. So the second Tuesday of every month, we're having a seminar over at the Resource Center, 882-1800. Call. If you can't get into the next one, we'll just roll you over and get you into the one after that. Mm-hmm. So don't hesitate. Call now.
So now you're making a regular schedule of it, so people can now get in. Hey, you can't get in this month, second Tuesday of next month.
Yep.
Plan ahead.
Yep. It was real popular, and we just wanted to make sure people could get in, and so we'll do whatever we can.
That is very cool. That's going to make you feel good, though, that you're helping people and they're into it.
Yeah, no, I'm glad, and we get to do estate plans for people, and we know that they're protected and their families are going to be happy and not arguing over their estates, and that's what this is all about.
That's the good thing about my family, Will. We have nothing, so there's nothing to fight over. So we're fine.
You'd be surprised what people will fight over.
That's probably very true.
Plans. It's not the money, it's the candy dish.
Yes.
I say it every time. Yeah.
That's true.
It's not the money.
Well, it's time to get to your question, which I think has to do with estate planning. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, today's question is, we want to do our estate plan, but expect to sell our home in the next few years or so, and so we don't want it to get tied up in a trust. Is there any interim plan we can use until we sell our house? That's a good question.
Yeah, this is a common question, and frankly, it's a common misconception. People think that if they do an estate plan and have a trust, that all their assets are then tied up in this trust, and then they can't do anything with them. Mm-hmm. And that's just not the case. The common way that 90% of all estate plans we do are revocable trusts, and that means you can take property in, you can take property out, so you can put your house in. If you want to sell it, you can sell the house out of the trust. If you want to buy a condo at the lake, then you can buy that, and it's owned by the trust. So there's no reason really to wait to do an estate plan. It doesn't tie up your assets, but a lot of people think that it does.
So that question is, hey, go ahead and do the estate plan.
Yeah, no, you should.
There's no need to wait.
No, there's no need to wait at all. It doesn't tie up your assets. That trust, it's going to use as a revocable trust. It's going to use your Social Security number for tax planning. It's going to be your signature. You're in complete control. There's really no reason to wait at all.
So if you buy anything, you can just put that into the trust?
You can put it in the trust, you can take it out of the trust, you can give it to your kids, you can take it back from your kids.
Really?
Well, if they want to give it back, I mean, a gift is a gift, but if they want to take it back, yeah, you have complete control over a revocable trust. There's no reason to wait.
Is that a common misconception, though, with trusts?
It really is. People think that, once I give it away to the trust, then the trust owns it, and I can't have any control over it whatsoever. And that is the case in an irrevocable trust, and we do use those on occasion for certain types of planning. But for most people, for their estate plan, we're going to use a revocable trust. And then, yeah, you can take property in, you can take property out, you can do anything you want. There's no restriction at all.
Well, you talked about irrevocable. So what would you use that? What scenario would you use that?
An irrevocable trust is something that we use when we think we might need to protect assets from creditors, whether they be our creditors or our beneficiaries' creditors. So sometimes we'll use an irrevocable trust if we're pretty sure that, like, say, we're going to go into a nursing home situation and there might be a Medicaid lien. We might want to protect assets from a Medicaid lien, and there's a 5-year look back, so we have to be very intentional about the way that we're looking forward and handling those assets. Mm-hmm. So those would be scenarios where we might use an irrevocable trust. Or we might use them like if there's a family farm and we know, hey, we never want this farm to go outside the family, we might put that in an irrevocable trust that says it can only go to family members down the line. We can do that. And then, yeah, you do lose control, but that's a situation where the grantor has intentionally said, hey, I know I don't want to sell this property. But the normal estate plan, yeah, in, out, sell, buy, no problem. Anything we want to do.
Right, and you, of course, are the perfect person to ask. If somebody needs to do a trust, here, we need an irrevocable, we need a revocable. So they just need to come to you, and you can help them weed through the waters of what they need to do.
We'd be happy to help. The best place to start, frankly, is that seminar, 882-1800, the Resource Center. Sign up, come, hear me talk, hear Bruce talk, and we'll get you all the things you
I
need to
can
get
listen
started.
to you talk all day long, Will Worsham. Karate, bike riding, you do it all.
Whatever we
Lawyer.
need.
Yes, thanks so much, Will. If you have a question for Will, you can email him at wworsham@color10.com, and he'll answer your question right here on the show. Thanks so much, Will.
Hey, I'm happy to help.
All right, it's time for a travel tidbit from Advanced Tour and Travel. When and where are you welcome to a 3-day open house where you will qualify to win gift bags, gift cards, and share all of your travel dreams? We'll have the answer for you later on the show. Stick around. Ozarks Live. We'll be right back.